problem.
Here with Ken Theobold after a nice win over Chris Perez, Indiana. Ken, you had a lot of shots, got into a lot of north-south stalemates. How does that affect your mindset out there on the mat?
You know what? It really didn't affect my mindset too much. At the same time, I was kind of putting him there.
Yeah.
He was taking shots. It was kind of tough for me to get my shots out. He was kind of sticking his butt out a little bit and making it hard for me to score on him. So I was kind of wanting in the second period for him to shoot on me.
Yeah.
Because I knew once when I got that, I could get my cradle, work and play in some scramble positions, and it worked out in my favor. I'm happy that I kind of put him there. I kind of like being there, so it just kind of helped me.
So sometimes when guys kept constantly stalemated and restarted, they get frustrated, and it affects their mentality out there. You seem to stay nice and cool. Is that something you have to keep under control, or are you just that kind of guy?
I mean, you got to stay in control on those points. It kind of stinks a little bit when the referee, you think you're going to score. I thought I had backs maybe in the first period when
Close.
he took a shot and I kind of had a navy on him.
Yep.
I mean, that's the ref's decision. I meant, it was good calls. And, you just got to keep your mind right in those situations, and always look to keep improving. So when the referee broke it, I just kind of got my mind straight and I looked, okay, I got to score. If he shoots, I got to do it again and get back there and same. So.
You've been consistently ranked top 20, various polls all season. Can you tell me, what's your approach to wrestling? Are you grinding every day? We watch you in the room practicing for a week. What do we walk away with?
I'm probably one of those grind wrestlers that you mentioned. Some of my things, I'm not really too flash. I'm not, all technique sometimes. I have good technique, but I'm not the best on the team. So where I kind of strive is kind of grinding a little bit, pushing pace. My conditioning plays a factor in that, so therefore you have to do extra things, extra little workouts, run. Strength plays a big role.
Yeah.
So I would see if you guys went a whole week with me, just see the consistent grind, hard pace, and getting better every day.
What's your self-talk when you go out on the mat? Are you saying aggressive? Are you saying hammer? What is it? Or do you not think? You just flow?
I think the biggest thing that I meant with me is just kind of consistently not thinking, flowing.
Yeah.
I think that's when I wrestle my best. Sometimes when you think too much on the mat, okay, this guy does this, if he shoots a high crotch, maybe I should reshoot to a signal. That kind of, for myself, that kind of, frustrates me more a little bit and kind of leaves me not in my zone. So I kind of try not to think, relax, be aggressive, score, get on top, and then become a hammer on top. That's where I'm looking to be. So.
All right. Hey, last year you had a red shirt. I saw you at a bunch of open tournaments. Can you tell me, was that hard to do a red shirt year? What did you learn from the red shirt year? What did it do for you?
I think red shirting. I think kind of like the last question. It kind of helped me relax a little bit, find more of what my zone and going into a wrestling match, and that's kind of what I've taken out. Tried to build off this season. I had a really good year last year, coming off a really good red shirt year.
Yeah.
And this is my last year. I redshirted, my fourth year, which I'm a senior. I'm a fifth-year senior now. So it was hard last year to see my guys compete, and I wanted to be on the mat with them.
Yeah.
We had a good team last year.
Yeah.
But my coach, and myself, we just kept thinking like we're gonna have a better team this year. You're gonna be better from this redshirt year. So that's kind of what I got out of it. Just looking to grow as a wrestler and in person. So that redshirt year really helped me develop everything in life. So that's kind of what I got out of it.
Two last questions before you get out of here.
Yeah, no problem.
Some fans. Your senior year. Eligibility's catching up with you. Are there any different emotions going through this season? We're getting, it's February.
Yeah, we only have 2 more matches left. We're flying out today to wrestle Ohio State.
Yep.
And then Sunday we're back here at Northwestern. And it's senior night. So those emotions are, going through. It's unreal almost. The season, it felt like I just started preseason 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And now we're already at the, last week of our season. Monday and then next Sunday. And then hopefully, national duels will be the following week. So hopefully I get one more match in front of a nice crowd. And then it's focusing on, enjoying the big part of the season, Big Tens and nationals. So that's kind of where I'm, the season's, not done yet. The dual meet matches are, but the most important part of the season hasn't happened yet. So that's kind of where I'm, looking to grow and have fun and, score and be dangerous and, get on top of that podium this year any way possible. So
nice. Tell me a little bit about the team. You mentioned it earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Not being on the team. Competing last year. You're back as a leader, a senior.
Mm-hmm.
Someone peeks in that room. What kind of camaraderie? What's the team all about?
We have a lot of pop this year. We have a lot of pop. We have our new heavyweight Rajan Gross. He brings a lot of energy from into the room. You know, he came from football. Football, you know, it's always loud music in the locker room, getting pumped up. You know, wrestling sometimes a little bit more methodical and, you know, quiet. You do your own thing because it's more individual sometimes. And, you know, he's getting the team pumped up. You know, we have 2 freshmen that are in the lineup right now, Parenti and Hazel. So it's just good. You know, they're grinding every day, and, you know, we're feeding off each other. So these wins like this, you know, where we're dominating a lot of the teams, you know, it's good for us, you know. And now we're going to get on a plane today and fly out to Ohio and look to have some fun there at a, you know, top 10 team in the country. So, you know, we're just going to have some fun and kind of bang with those guys and hopefully come back, you know, winning some matches, hopefully win the dual team. You know, anything can happen, and I know they look good on paper, but, you know, we're here to fight and win. So anything happens in wrestling.
Hey, thanks a lot. Good luck this season.
Thank you. Take care.